Question 1. How much is the school fees and what's the name of your school? The school fees is different for different courses. Whatever course you're doing, it has a different fee. It's not all one fee. It's on the school website, and the school is Brandon University. So I'll put the link to the website in the description and you can go check it out. How much is the study permit application? I believe it's $150. Yeah, that's how much my parents paid when I was doing my application. So it should still be 150 Canadian dollars. What course are you studying? Nursing. How much is the school fees? Go to the website. All this money stuff, I'm not really going to say it out in the video. Just, it's on the website. You can go and check it out. How do I manage school and work, and do I find it depressing? Well, we have to put school first and then work. According to how my work is you can fill out your availability on the a binder for availability. So you just check your schedule, and if you have time, you put it there and they'll set it up according to the time you put there. So it's actually okay. I can schedule my time well. Do I stay on campus or do I own my own apartment? I do not stay on campus, I stay off campus. Can I pay my tuition from my job? Can I pay my tuition from the job or from the money I earn from my job? Well, no, I don't think so, because I am working part-time and I probably won't be able to pay for the school fees when we're also talking about paying for rent and paying for feeding and paying for phone bills and all the bills. No, probably not. Are you on a scholarship? No, I am not. Why am I not staying on campus? Well, my friend that was here, she was here before I came. She told my parents and us about like her experience on campus, and it wasn't the best. And since I had someone here, it was like, let me just stay with her and then find a place to stay. So that's why I am not on campus. Did I have to do the CASPA test? I think now people have to do the CASPA test, but when I was applying, I didn't have to do the CASPA test. Even in the school now, we have to do the CASPA test. So I'll say, yeah, do your CASPA test because it's a requirement now, I believe. What website did I use to apply? I didn't use any educational websites. It was my friend that I told you about earlier. She was already in the school and she found the school, everything like that. So we just applied to the school too, and that's how I got the admissions. No school websites, no all of those other things. Did I use my original WAEC result? Did I print out and scratch card? I don't understand this question, but I think I don't know if there's original WAEC results and there's fake WAEC results. I just used my WAEC results and all the printout. I used printout, and I believe I submitted a scanned copy of the scratch card. I just submitted everything related to that. Don't be if it asks you something, if you know you have things related to it, just be submitting. Anything related to it, submit. So you have enough information available to them. How long did I wait for my visa? I waited 3 months. Did I pay tuition fee before applying to the visa or applying for the visa? Yes. How did I get my health plan? My health plan was given by the school. For international students, they have the package available. All you need to do is, I think they'll send you an email and then you click on the email and sign up some stuff and then you get the health plan. It's already part of your school fees. So yeah. Is it true that getting a Canadian visa is harder than getting the UK visa, or is it generally harder? I haven't applied for a UK study permit visa, so I won't say. I don't know. Maybe you can ask someone that has applied for both of them and ask. They might be able to weigh out which one is better, or weigh out the disadvantages, advantages, the pros and cons, all those things. But for me, I don't know, so I won't say anything. What did I use as proof of home ties? This question is very, very delicate. If I say something now, somebody come and just copy and paste. See, things you can use as home ties. Just think about it. What are things that hold people back most times from leaving where they are. It can be property, it can be businesses, it can be employment, it can be family. Just if you have things like that, put it and say how much ties you have with it, or how the thing can keep you from just escaping like that or eloping. Just put it well. I'm not going to tell you do this and this and that and that and that. I'm not a legal advisor, so a lot of these questions is as if I've been working with the Canadian government for 10 years. I have not. I can't answer a lot of these questions because I don't know how it works there. I just from when you're applying, you get an idea, but you don't know the exact method or the exact way everything goes. Shed more light on NSE. That's the Nigerian Student Entry, right? Or Nigerian Student Express. See, this thing, I think it was going on in 2020, but because of the COVID, that it was meant to be for Nigerian students since there are lots of Nigerians. If you submit everything and you submit your bank statement and you submit your IELTS results, you'll be able to get your approval in 20 days or less. But now, just apply the normal way because after COVID and everything, the system was really disrupted. So I can't say much about it. I don't think it's still going on as of now. Maybe later on they might bring it back up. But for now, you have to just apply using the normal method, the normal way. School requirements for admission. What Brandon University required was my WAEC result. And I think my WAEC ID, maybe to be sure I'm the person that wrote the results and just everything related to WAEC. I didn't have to do SAT, TOEFL, all those other exams, just my WAEC results. How to apply for visa? Wow. A lot of this question, I think what I need to do is make a video for the basics because sometimes I talk about these things like, oh, we're already experienced, you just need a little guidance on this way to go, but because you're not too familiar with it. But I can see that a lot of people are really stuck, they don't even know where to start from. So I'm gonna have to make a video of the whole visa process, how to get to the website, how to log into your key, how to get your profile, all those things like that. I'll probably make that video and I'll link it up here. It's if you're watching this, it might not be linked as of now because I haven't made a video, but just click on it and probably maybe in a little while it'll be up. Yeah. How much was I required to have in the bank? I believe it was $33,000. It's on the Canadian website. They just want to make sure you have enough money for tuition and you have enough money for rent and you have enough money for feeding, bills, all those things like that. So check in the description. I'll link it there. Is the amount determined by IRCC or the school you apply to? The amount of how much you need for your proof of funds is determined by IRCC. It can't be determined by the school because different schools have different tuition fees and everything. It's determined by IRCC. Your school has nothing to do with your study permits application. The only thing it has to do is that they have to know that you have been accepted to a school. Other than that, school has nothing to do with it. It's IRCC's job to do all those things. So the amount is determined by IRCC. By IRCC. I need water. Tuition fee per semester. I think now they want to make it tuition fee per year. So I won't tell you everything is tuition fee. It is on the school website. Check your website. It's on the school website. It's there. How many semesters per year and how many months per semester? There's 2 semesters per year, but they call it term. Fall term and spring term, right? Or is it fall semester? Yeah, they call it fall and spring. Then there's this other extra semester. It's summer semester, but most people don't have to do the summer semester just for more intense or just for people that want to hurry up and do fast. That's where summer is. It's like for a month, but other semesters are for 3 months. Yeah, for 3-4 months. from the beginning of September to the end of no from the beginning of September to the beginning of December. So that's September, October, November, 3 months. Let's say 3 months. Did I use an agent for my application, my study permit application? No, I didn't use an agent. I did it by myself with the help of my dad and my mom. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Norma and thank you for clicking on this video. This video is just about answering the most frequently asked questions about the Canada application for visa, admissions, staying, living in general, everything related to studying in Canada. And subscribe and like. Let's continue answering some questions. Did I submit my police certificates? No, I didn't submit a police certificate because at the time I wasn't up to 18, and if you're not up to 18, you don't have to submit any police certificate. So I didn't. If you're up to 18, get your police certificate. I don't think it's that hard to get it. Just go to your local police and I don't know. But I don't think it's that hard. How are you doing? Thank you for this question. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. I'm surviving. Thank God. Could I give the exact date of when I went for my biometrics and when it came out? I went for my biometrics back in 2018. That was when I think I was 13. Yeah, I was 13 or 14 at the time. It was for a different thing. So I already had my biometrics and it came out that same year. When I was applying for my study permit, I didn't have to do my biometrics again. Since I had already done it, it lasts for 10 years, so I didn't have to do it again. How long does it take for your passport to come back after submitting it to VFS? It depends on where you submit it to. I submitted it to the VFS office in Abuja, and the one in Abuja is better because it takes a shorter time. I think I submitted it and everything within 5 days I got it back. But for the office in Lagos, I heard it takes sometimes 3 weeks. So yeah, it took 5 days for me. Did I use the black market rate or did I use the bank rate to pay for the tuition? My parents used the bank rate. Do you pay Brandon University fee in USD or CAD? That's US dollar or Canadian dollar. Brandon University is a Canadian university. Why are you paying it in US dollar? Please now, I've paid it in Canadian dollars. How much is the travel cash limit? The travel cash limit is $10,000. I think it's 10,000 US dollars, but if you go to Canada, just to carry 10,000 Canadian dollars just to be safe. Was I quarantined on arrival? No, I wasn't. I came June 26th, June 27th, thereabouts, and COVID was reducing, so I wasn't quarantined. I don't think they're quarantining again. I think everything is getting back to how it was pre-quarantine or pre-COVID period. So yeah, I didn't have to quarantine. Is staying off campus more expensive than staying on campus? Staying off campus is relatively cheaper than staying on campus. It depends. Why I said relatively. You can find cheaper places to stay if you're staying off campus, or you can find more expensive places. That's a place that is more expensive than school accommodation, because you still have to pay for your food if you're off campus. Yeah, you still have to pay for your food if you're on campus too. So, but then you can get cheaper places. So I would say it's cheaper to stay off campus if you want to stay in a very that kind of place, Odogu place. In those kind of like very, very extremely posh places. I don't know why you want to stay there, because you're a student. What are you doing there? Just find a place to stay. But it's okay, just stay off campus if you can. If you don't have anybody in Canada, I'd advise you to stay on campus, because finding a place to stay off campus is not Gary, so be guided. Do I live alone? No, I do not live alone. I don't have the money to be living alone. Living alone is that's part of, like, it relates somehow to the question I was answering before. If you want to live alone, you can, but you'll be paying you'll be paying banks of money to stay alone. So yeah, I think you'll be paying like $1,000 or $1,500 a month if you're staying alone. And why? Are you getting paid as a volunteer? I am volunteering. It's voluntary work. I am not getting paid. I am already getting paid for my job. Volunteering is for the experience. It's for the experience. To see how things are in the hospital, to gain that experience before time. Which province do I live in? Brandon University is located in Manitoba. It's located in Brandon. Brandon is located in Manitoba. So I live in the province of Manitoba, or Manitoba province, however it is said. What is the minimum wage paid to students, and how many hours can students work? The minimum wage is variable, or it varies from province to province. Yeah, I think it's like $13 per hour minimum. I think that's what it is. And now the government of Canada has said that if you applied before the 7th of October 2022, you'll be able to work for more than 20 hours per week. It started, or it commenced on the 15th of November. Yeah, so if you apply before the 7th of October, you can work for more than 20 hours a week. No exact time anymore. When did I start applying to school? How long did it take? And what exams did I take? I started applying to schools last year. I think my admission came in 2 weeks. Yeah, in 2 weeks or a week and some days. I don't know, but I'll say at most 2 weeks. And I told you before that the only exam I wrote was my WAEC. I did write IELTS later on, but that was for my study permit application. If you write your IELTS, there's a higher chance that your application will be approved. So I wrote my LTS for my study permit application. Next question, did I write IELTS? As said before, yes. How long does it take to get your study permit, and why are people writing SOP? I can't say, wow. I can't say it takes 1 month, it takes 2 months, it takes 3 months, it takes 1 year. It is not fixed. It varies from person to person, from application to application. But I think on the website they say it takes 12 weeks. That's what their fixed time is, but it can take less, it can take more. And people are writing SOP to explain or give more information in their application as to why they should be approved, and if there's any other information that you can't really put in an exact document, to just explain it and elaborate more on your reason for going to Canada and your reason for studying the course you're studying, all those things. I made a video, I'll link it here, relating to that. I read out my LOE/SOP. You can watch that video and get more information about that. Are Canadians nice people as per se? Everybody is different. In Nigeria, there are very nice people. There are people that are not that nice. In Canada, there are also very nice people and people that are not that nice. I would say the only thing is sometimes the people that are not that nice, they try so hard to be nice because, or they try to act because it's like, oh, people are saying Canadians are the nicest people, so it's like they just have to be nice. But then I'll say in general, Canadians are really okay, really good. The only thing is, the niceness is not, it now makes them sometimes not say what they mean, because as if they don't have the freedom to just speak their mind most of the time. They just have to say it in the nicest way, instead of coming straight with their facts or straight with what they want to say to you directly. That's one thing. Like sometimes if they want to say, oh, take this book and let me say, or take this page of this book and throw it away, they have to say, oh, would you like to take a piece of that and throw it away? Like, try to say it in a nice way. Just say throw the book away or throw the paper away. I don't want it. Rough estimate. How much can it cost to school in Toronto without a scholarship? I'll say rough estimate is between 40 to 60,000 Canadian dollars without scholarship, and that's not including your cost of living. That's just for school fees. How to get application forms for this? I don't know if it's application forms for the school. If there's application forms for the school, It's on the school website. You will see how to apply on the school website and apply here. All those things you apply for the school. For your study permit application, it can be found on the IRCC website for student visa. I think that's what it's called. Just something with student in it. And you click on it, then you get your GCE key. Yeah, you register, you have your profile, and you apply like that. I don't think there's any specific website where you get all the forms for every single thing. Nope, you get it from different places. So just know that. And that was it for this video. I hope these questions have answered some of your own burning questions through this video. And if you have any other questions, leave it down below. I may make a part 2 of this video and answer more questions. I am loving answering these questions. Leave your questions down below. Thank you we're almost at 800 subscribers. Please subscribe and like, and keep on watch my previous videos. I have content related to I said content. I have videos related to all this, so you can check my playlist out and watch it. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye bye.